So we want to welcome everybody here this afternoon to the Mesoball Grass Court Netball Tournament Grand Slam 2018. This tournament will be played by 10 teams in a round-robin format here at a local school sports ground in Pakuranga, and we'll be filming 9 matches on Mesoball TV. You can get the link from www.mesoball.co.nz or a link from our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Mesoball New Zealand. The 10 teams today are made up of school netball players from Year 7 through to Premier Year. And what makes this Mesoball Grass Court netball event so special is the teams today are made up of a mixture of Year 7s through to Year 13s. What this means is each team will have a group of players that will play together for the first time today. So there's a couple of Year 7s, Year 8s, Year 9s, Year 10s and senior players in every team. Head coach today, Nicola Lewis, and her coaching staff have taken this innovative approach to engage their netball community leading into their netball season for 2018. They're allowing the Year 7 and 8 players to have court time with their premiers and for the senior players to have leadership opportunities on court today. Key outcomes for Nicola today are for the teams to develop their communication, form friendships and have some fun. So Mesoball is a grass court netball game designed to keep our netball players fit outside of their traditional netball season. It's played on the grass court that you can see here in front of you. It's a stunning view today. The sun is out, there's a little bit of cloud cover, just perfect netball playing conditions. Let's touch on some of the rules of Mesoball. Some of the key differences today are that there are 3 shooters in the game of Mesoball. The goal shoot and the goal attack. Also, our centres can put some shots up today. Goals scored from inside the circle are 1 point, and shots landed from outside the circle, those are 3-pointers. Once a team scores, there's no centre restart. The team starts from the baseline, throwing the ball into any third of the court. Teams are going to have rolling subs today, so that should be interesting to watch. That means that we can leave nothing in the tank, put it all out there on the court, and give it our best effort today. We're going to hand over to the ground team.
Test 1 2 1 2. Okay, players, we've got 5 minutes. Get your warm-ups on, then we'll be kicking off. Let's go.
So you can see the girls taking their positions on the court for the first time today, looking really excited to be playing out there. We've got the red team playing the green team today. We've got Team Malesala playing Team Earle. So just running through the names of the players that you're seeing today, I'm sure girls, the girls' families will be tuning in and the girls themselves later on. So in the Malesala team, we've got in Year 7, Chloe Miller, Elisa Iosua, Year 8, Amy Watson, Isabella Negro, Year 9, Maya Mialamu, Nakoya Ashford, Year 10, Mia Harries, Natalia Rankin Chita, and in our senior section of this team, Lily McMorrin and Moira Lisa Anadu. And for Team Earle today, leading with our Year 7s, we've got Gabby Sayer, Millie Paris, Year 8, Rihanna Simont, and Julia Huang, Year 9, Zoe White, Isabella Campion, Year 10, Lucy Frizzle, Olivia Ropati, and our seniors in this team today, Cecile Valgue and Taylor Earle. Now, understand Taylor Earle is the current Premier Netball captain and trains with the Northern Beco team, the Marvels, for their pre-season. So I'm really looking forward to seeing her playing today. She should bring some amazing skills to the court today. Also, just introducing you to our umpires. You'll see them in their stunning pink stripy shirts today. We've got the lovely Jess Hill and Amelia Chambers. So we'll be looking for some outstanding performances from our umpires, Jess and Amelia. Coming back to the key differences between the traditional netball that we're used to and Mesoball today, we've mentioned already that once a goal is scored, the restart happens behind the goal line. with our goalkeepers, I imagine, throwing that ball through to any third on the court. I've mentioned already the interesting aspect of rolling subs on the court today. So I heard coaching director Nicola telling everybody that those subs will need to be made juniors with juniors, seniors with seniors. So that'll keep it interesting out there today. Also, I think we'll look forward to seeing the opportunity to leave nothing in the tank and sprint to that sideline and exchange bibs. I also imagine we'll see some tactics happening at that time. I'd certainly be looking to score a cheeky goal while somebody's subbing on the opposition side there. So I'm hoping to see that these girls will take advantage of that opportunity should it arise. So traditionally, Mesoball is played by females, males and mixed teams and usually takes 15 minutes per half. But today we're having a crash course in Mesoball. We're looking to get this tournament all 9 games through in record time. So the girls know that each half will be 8 minutes and they'll be going for it to get as many points on the board as they can before they switch courts and play another team. So we're looking forward to featuring every team on Court 1 here today, and I'm hoping if you're tuning in from New Zealand or somewhere else in our world today that you'll see someone that you're looking forward to watching play some Super Netball today. I can see that we're looking at the red team here on our screen and they're having a bit of a pep talk, and can see the leadership coming from our goalkeeper down there, talking to her players, getting them ready for the court. We're looking forward to seeing this game start very soon. So we just heard that the red team that we're looking at on screen is the Malesala team. So the seniors in this team are Lily McMoran and Moralisa Anadu. That makes our green team, Team Earle, captained or led by Taylor Earle, as we mentioned earlier, the current Premier Netball captain, and Cecile Value. And we can see them on screen today, also having a bit of a team talk, prepping for their game. Can see 7 players bibbed up out there, a mixture of juniors and seniors. Can see a few excited nerves in our juniors, I'm assuming, out there. And the girls are prepping for their game. So 1 minute before game start.
Okay, all ladies out there, get ready. We're 60 seconds away from starting.
So I understand today the game is 8 minutes one way with 2-minute changeover between games. And so in that 2 minutes, we'll see 2 new teams take Court 1 and enjoy the opportunity to be streamed all over the world today. We'll look forward to updating you as to how the teams are going and who's on top of the ladder. Wow, I can't believe it. We've just seen a little chant already before the first game from Team Earle. Looks like Malesala's won the toss there, and our little centres picking up the ball and getting ready to start the game. So that's that was a lovely tip. Bit of obstructing there. And what was almost a lovely hold from the red goal shooter in the back there. So now we'll see this rule in play, restarting. I've had an umpire call from the side there. Just a little bit of confusion. And the ball is in the hands of Team Earle. Oh, that was a lovely tip there. Quick release. I think they've ruled playing off the ground there, which, as we know, is not permitted in netball. That was a nice tip. Back in the hands of the Earle team. Little bit of direction from a senior player there, and a help ball. So welcoming Troy into the commentating box today.
Thanks, Nick. Great to be here, and what a fabulous setting this is for grass court netball, Mesoball. And I understand you've been telling them a wee bit of difference between the normal netball on hard courts.
We have. It's been great.
So I think what will happen is for all of the teams here, I think we've touched on them all being mixed teams from year 7 through to Prems. So this is the first time that all of these groups have played together. And one of the key things that's going to come out of today is going to be communication. They're going to have to get up to real quick speed in regards to who they're playing with and getting their, I suppose, team dynamics together.
We're struggling to get the ball in the hole today, Troy, and just a few nerves, I imagine, being the first game of the tournament. So we've taken a few attempts there, and now we see the ball heading out the back of the court. So it's in the hands of Team Earle again.
And we want to welcome in all of the viewers from around the world. This is streaming live all over the globe. And I know that there is a number of students here where their mum and dads will be logging on and catching up with seeing, their daughters playing here on the grass court, Mesoball, down here at the school.
So we're down at the Earle's goal end. They're looking to put one away for their team, working it outside the circle, resetting there. So some really beautiful leadership being shown by this Earle centre, and just a missed opportunity at a three-pointer there. Quick ball through the court, and unfortunately out the back. Oh, it looks to be rolling down the hill there. No, we've saved it. Here we go, back and play again. Cleverly waiting for the player to retake the court before she released the ball, and it was a nice drive from our little goalkeeper. It's a good vision, sending it right down the court. Oh, yes. Will we see a goal? It's been a few minutes now. I'm impressed by this little goalkeeper. She's peppy. She's in front of her partner. She's taking control of that circle, driving it right up to the line.
Good communication too. That's the second drive they've gone down the court that time.
Yeah.
Right? And just had a quick look behind us too, Nick. There's another 5-6 courts going off with teams playing.
It's definitely an awesome sight to see today. Here comes Malesala bringing that ball through the court again. They do that really well. Let's see if they can get a ball through the hoop, and they can. That's the first goal of the day. So that's Malesala taking the lead with their first point. In the hands of Team Earle again. Nice landing there by Green Wing Attack. And no attempt at a three-pointer there. Already I'm feeling impressed with the teamwork that's happening. You've seen a lot of sharing there. Certainly the juniors are as involved as the seniors. That's what we like to see. And I heard coaching director Nicola Lewis explaining that to the girls today. It's about having fun, it's about working together, and it's about including everybody.
And just picking up on that initiative, Nick, do you think it's a fabulous idea that what she's put together here in regards to the year 7s playing with the year 8s,
I
year 10s all the way
absolutely
through?
do. I can imagine how amazing it would have been as a young year 7 or Form 1 as it was back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
Back in the day. How exciting it would have been to have played with the Premier netballers to start the season. Certainly, that's some beautiful ball handling there. I know certainly a little girl's dream, I imagine, to play with the Premiers at the start of the season.
Yeah, and I think they'll have fond memories of this, and the live stream games will be put on the Mesoball TV YouTube channel for all the replays for the players here today and their parents to be able to watch at a later stage, and I think all the replays will be up before Sunday evening.
It's an amazing opportunity. Certainly didn't exist back in our day. To go back there one more time. Oh, I thought we might see a goal for Earle, but we didn't. They're still looking for their first goal and certainly haven't lacked possession of the ball. But here we go again. Let's see if they can make something of this ball.
There seems to be a lot of laughter and giggling going on out on the court too, which is great to see, eh?
Definitely. And there we go. Team Earle scores their first goal. So we saw that rule and play, the goalkeeper restarting from behind the goal line there. And they were looking for someone to drive through the court. And they did. You can see some senior presence on the court there now. There's some beautiful ball skills. Whoopsie daisy. Doesn't pay to look away when the ball's in the hands of a senior, that's for sure.
Couldn't ask for a better day too down here at the local school in Pakuranga.
Stunning weather today and such a beautiful view. Right here by the seaside, yachts in the bay, it's beautiful.
A lot of tradition here in the school too. I noticed that some of the team names that they're playing with have a lot of backstories in regards to past and present players that have come through the school.
They absolutely do, and so today we are watching Team Malesala, named after Amorangi Malesala, who was the Premier Captain in 2015 and now plays for the Waikato Bay of Plenty Magic. So quite an impressive name to take for this team today, Team Red. And as we mentioned earlier, the Earle team named for the current Premier Captain who trains with the Northern Biko team and the Marvels in their pre-season.
Imagine, you know, one of the Year 7s, Year 8s, Year 9s, Year 10 girl playing with the captain of the school. How cool is that?
It's amazing. What an opportunity. And I think that we're all seeing the evidence of the Year 7s, or certainly our juniors, playing their heart out to both keep up and impress their seniors. Wow, that was quite a skill to put a bib on, catch a ball and offload all at the same time there.
Yeah, they're certainly going to play a lot today over the course of probably near on an hour and a half non-stop action.
Yeah.
And, you know, it'll certainly keep them in stead for being pretty fit. And I think strategically, rolling subs will play a big part in today's activity.
So that's what we saw just then, the impact of rolling subs and the need to get that bib on while the ball's coming towards you. That was a beautiful rebound. Fortunately, that offload wasn't landed, and there's been an intercept. It's back in the hands of the red team again. It's a nice shooting technique there. Unfortunately,
the other good thing about this is falling on the grass is a lot easier than falling on asphalt.
I definitely prefer that, that's for sure.
Just in the background there, Nick, Nicola Lewis has just made a 1 minute warning at the end of this game. There'll be a couple of ground announcements just for the viewers to be aware that, you know, we'll be telling all of the girls to run their scores in. So there'll be a wee bit of a PA noise coming through the live stream. And no one's actually going to know who has won this tournament or how they're tracking until we reveal that at the end of the last round of the round robin Grand Slam.
So speaking of the scores coming in, we're looking at a really low scoring game. We have 44 seconds to go and we're 2-1 to Team Malesala. So the win's in the hands of the red team at the moment, who are in possession of the ball again. So red looking to bring it down and turn that 2 into a 3. And Team Earle with the opportunity to draw level with the last 9 seconds of the game. Not to be. Malesala have turned it over again. There's a big ball in the back there. This goal shoot's got some sturdy hands. Wow, what an end to the game. First game of this Mesoball tournament, and the final score was 2-1 to Team Malesala.